police shooting of a bride-to-be in Minneapolis. Tonight, the officer reported to be Mohammed Noor, a Somali American with just 2 years on the force. There had been complaints filed against him before. We are now hearing radio calls from the squad car.
Fucking cover up. That's what the fuck's going on.
And one of the officers
fucking
was
cover up.
CPR. ABC's Lindsay Davis.
Let's hear the 911 call. And the time it happened.
From an anguished father for an explanation about why his daughter was gunned down by a police officer.
We only ask that the light of justice shine down on the circumstances of her death.
There is now an independent investigation.
We're trying to figure out what happened. We don't know yet.
It's still unclear why officer body cameras weren't rolling.
It's a fucking rape, man! They fucking raped her and killed her!
911 call Saturday
they fucking raped her and killed her!
Assault outside.
I guarantee you.
Damon came out of her home into the alley behind it. 4 minutes later, an officer was performing CPR on the 40-year-old guilty.
Oh, it's not a...
5:30, I'm starting CPR. Copy, 5:30, CPR.
The Minneapolis Star-Tribune says Damon was in her pajamas.
That's right.
The officer in the driver's seat.
He said that, oh, I'm gonna fuck her.
Fired through the driver door. An autopsy revealed Damon died from a gunshot.
I'm gonna fuck her, man.
The officer who fired the shot identified in news reports as Mohammed Noor, a 2-year veteran. According
Hold
to
on 1 second, please. Just 1 second.
He had 3 complaints filed against him. 2 are still open, 1 dismissed. Noor's attorney released a statement extending his condolences to the family and adding that he empathizes with the loss others are experiencing.
Bullshit, man.
I'm originally from Sydney, Australia.
Damon moved to the U.S. from Australia a few years ago and talked about it in this video.
Had moved my whole life over, and that in itself had been quite a surprise to me.
She and her fiancé were due to get married in Hawaii in just 3 weeks.
Piecing together Justine's last moment
bullshit
before the homicide would be a small comfort as we grieve this tragedy.
And Lindsay Davis with us tonight from Minneapolis. Lindsay, what more do we know about the moment when Justine Damon approached the patrol car? Because so many are likely wondering how police couldn't tell it was a woman who needed help.
Bullshit, man.
Again, David,
bullshit.
You know that she was reported.
She was in her fucking 90s. They raped her.
So little that we know about that night.
They raped her. They raped her and murdered her.
There's a growing frustration here as a result of that. They're not releasing the 911 calls or the police report or anything that would help to explain what happened in the alley behind.
Bullshit, yeah. So they can doctor it and cover shit up.
We turn here to a family tragedy and a warning from the parents of a newborn baby.
So, see this thing I created? It's called a PDF Oath Wrestling Prosecution. It's only 1 page. That's it. I can't even tell you the number of people that I've given this out to. It's only 1 page. All you gotta do is type in PDF Oath of Arrest and Prosecution. And you can download this to any smartphone, any computer. It's only 1 page, that's it. Now, what I think is going on with this is a fucking shooting to cover up a rape. That's what the fuck is going on. And how do we know that the Somalis didn't purposely use that cop as a mole and to stir up shit against the cops? They figured probably, well, if it's just anybody who's not somebody of well-being, has connections and everything like that, well, that's not going to stir up enough shit. So we'll go after somebody. First of all, isn't it awful funny? We don't know what kind of fucking pajamas she was wearing, how revealing they were, or anything like that. And I bet you this motherfucking cop has done this shit. Notice it said that there's been other fucking complaints. But you notice how the fucking idiot fucking clowns cover their asses up, cover the cop's ass up. See it right there? See that right there? It's only one fucking page. I also have created, this is an earlier version that I did right here. My PDF oath resisting prosecution. Poor man's Bill of Rights. I created that. This is an earlier version that I did right here. Making it real easy. Notice I got everything numbered. So there ain't no way there can be a mistake of somebody, I lost track or anything like that. God, I can't even tell you the number of fucking excuses that they've used. Look at this right here. Cop has to put his fingerprints down. See, if he had to do that fucking shit, they may have, if there was something that cop had to, their fingerprints run, they might find out that this motherfucker's a murderer. Broke out of prison and then became a fucking cop. Because cops know they're the last person that's going to be fucking questioned. You got that fucking uniform on. Now, let's go further, okay? I created this to try and protect Americans from these boom car punk motherfuckers, American enemies. But you see, cops, nobody questions the cops. Nobody questions. If they want to protect somebody, citizens are afraid to challenge them. I can understand why. Because all they got to do is just keep an eye out and hunt you down, man. See this right here? See, the earlier systems, they could not separate the highs from the lows. So the boom cars, if they tried to turn it up, it would turn to mush. But some sick fuck figured out a way to separate the highs from the lows to get pure tones. That's where these boom car punk motherfuckers come in. See this right here? Look at this. Look at this. See that right there? Now, I'm going to show you what kind of fucking rights. Now look at this shit right here. Look at this. Alright. Florida statutes. It's now 2017. This is 2016. Public officers, employees, records, law officers, and corrections rights. The right of cops. Now look at this fucking shit. Look at this. When a cop is under interrogation, the subject by the members of his could lead to any disciplinary action, suspension, blah, blah, blah. The interrogation shall be conducted at a reasonable hour at a time when the cop is on duty. They sure don't make it easy on when you're in jail, man. They'll wake you up 3 o'clock in the morning and you may be there something like 5 hours waiting into a cold fucking holding cell. Interrogation shall take place at the office of the command, investigation officer, blah, 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 law and correction officer. An investigation to be formed of the rank, the name, all this other kind of bullshit right here. Look at this, look at this. Must be informed of the nature of the investigation. Look at this fucking shit. Look at this. Look at all this shit that they got. We don't have this fucking shit. Interrogation shall be in a reasonable period. Allow personal necessities, restroom periods as necessary. Bullshit. You can't just fucking shit when you want. They will not be subjected to offensive language, threatening, or anything like that. Bullshit. Notice this. The formal interrogation of a cop, including all recess periods, must be recorded on audio tape. See, now there's no need for a fucking transcript. A transcript is designed to fucking cut out whatever they fucking don't want. Ain't no need for it. See where it says, look at this fucking shit. The interrogation of a cop must be recorded, audio tape or otherwise preserved such a manner. Transcript to be prepared, interrogated. Look at this fucking shit. They get all kinds of fucking rights we don't even begin to fucking have. May I always put it in fucking lying fucking language, sleazy ass fucking language. Now, I'm going to show you where it's a felony for a cop not to get everybody's side. Now notice where it says tampering with or fabricating physical evidence. No person known at a criminal trial proceeding by a duly constituted prosecuting attorney or grand jury or is about to alter, destroy, conceal, or remove any record or document thing which purpose to weaken its ability. But I think that's what it means. Make present or use any record or document knowing it to be false. Any person violates this provision shall be guilty of a felony of the 3rd degree. And that means a fucking cop. See, the cop ain't there on the scene. So how the fuck do they decide if the original trouble starter ain't gonna fucking make it look like that they're a victim? And the true victim is now declared as the fucking criminal. It happened to me. Yeah, fuck yeah. Now this is showing Florida Department of Law Enforcement statute here, 943.13. Now we're going to go down to number 8. I'm going to show you what's down here. It's going to fucking disgust the shit out of you. Okay, come on, come on. We're getting... Now look at this. Notice it says execute, submit, blah, blah, blah. Now, look under Florida Statute 13.8. Now, watch what comes up. Okay, now notice this right here. Notice it said, look at this. Execute employee if a correctional officer submit the affidavit, blah, blah, blah. The affidavit shall be executed under oath and constitute an official statement within the purview of 837.06. Affidavit shall include conspicuous language that the intentional false execution of an affidavit constitutes a misdemeanor of the only motherfucking 2nd degree? What the fuck? The affidavit shall be retained by the employees. In other words, hey, it's only a slap on the fucking wrist for a cop to lie to get their motherfucking job. I took this back in 2007. Notice on the right hand down there, there's a glint of a knife. This motherfucker pulled a knife out on me. Danny Cashmere Pipus, 2007, Panama City, Florida. Now, I'm going to show you. That's where I knocked the fuck out of him. Busted his fucking eye wide open.